we're one day closer to spring. The thing is, though, we really haven't even hit winter yet. McCall's here to talk about her winter weather outlook and what we can expect over the next few months before we can really start talking about spring.
Yeah, we are one day closer to spring, and as you mentioned, one day closer to winter. And when it comes to doing a winter weather forecast or any type of long-range forecast, we know it's complicated and complex. But in particular, when you're looking at winter weather possibilities, I tend to look at some more global patterns that help me have a better understanding as to what might pan out over the next 2-3 months ahead. So let me tell you a little bit more about what goes into that. First and foremost, I look at the possibility of a La Nina or an El Nino during the winter months. So I'm going to roll the globe on here so we can discuss more about how a La Nina or El Nino sets up. So as the world spins, it creates the trade winds, and that helps to funnel the air down toward the equators, and it moves westerly across the equatorial region of the Pacific Ocean. During an El Nino situation, those winds are weaker, so warmer sea surface waters are a little bit closer to the Americas. In a La Nina, those winds are stronger, and that's going to push cooler waters further to the west across the Pacific. You get the upwelling, the cooler waters in the lower parts of the ocean to get pushed up to the surface. That's important because we are in a La Nina right now and will be for the rest of the winter. This is what happens when you're in a La Nina phase in the winter season. We typically start to see that polar jet dipping further south into the northern part of the country. That tends to set a pattern up for us in the Miami Valley and across the Great Lakes region to be more active, meaning you have a possibility for more storm systems and tend to be wetter. Doesn't necessarily mean wetter in the form of rain, but precipitation overall. And that could be rain or snow, even some ice. So when I looked back at the past La Nina winters, the past 5 that we've had, I've noticed that most of those La Nina winters produce snowfall at least 20 inches and as much as 30 inches last year, 30.4 officially for the Dayton area. The anomaly was in 2011-2012 with 9.2 inches. On average, we typically see in the Dayton area for an average winter about 20 to 25 inches of snow. So this tells me with a La Nina winter, you have a good chance that you're going to see at least normal amounts of snowfall. What we also look at is the Arctic oscillation. This is a really big player no matter what's going on as far as La Nina or El Nino. The Arctic oscillation is a flow around the North Pole, the stratospheric winds. The stronger the winds, we consider that a positive phase, and it keeps the colder air locked to the north. If we are in a negative phase, those winds are weaker, and you start to see some dips in the jet stream, colder air can surge southward, and that will give you a better possibility for some snow. So here's my winter outlook for us. I expect that over the 3-month time frame, we'll be, on average, warmer than normal. We'll see some big temperature swings where it could be milder, but then very cold to get those Arctic outbreaks, maybe even some polar vortex. Then as we look into our snowfall potential, high snowfall possibility with some winter storms if we get the Arctic oscillation to be negative and it times out with some of those systems. But then you can also see that storm track where it brings more rain and the threat for some flooding, especially as the ground gets hard and the temperatures really start to make the hard ground freeze. That can lead to some flooding quickly if you have a good rain event. So here's our live Doppler 7 now. Speaking to rain, we have some that's coming in for your Thanksgiving Day. That's a cold front. Behind that front, temperatures really dropping off. Right now we're still in the 50s, but by the time we get into Friday, much cooler. Futurecast shows rain comes in for the night. Some sporadic showers around steady by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning and through the middle of the day, stopping the clock there at noon. After that, some hit or miss passing showers through the afternoon and early evening. Temperatures will drop and we see some flurries that come in, even a few light snow showers perhaps, into Thursday night. A very light coating potentially on some grassy and elevated surfaces. So for Thanksgiving, temperatures will be right around the middle 40s. We'll have some breezy conditions and some showers around. Black Friday, cold for those deals in the morning, 26 degrees, only reaching about the mid-30s for the afternoon, and then back into the 20s for the evening. If you're going to any tree lighting ceremonies in the area on Friday, if you're going to downtown Dayton for the grand illumination, which I'll be at, dress warmly. Not only are the temperatures cold, but the wind chill. Here's Friday morning's wind chill in the teens. Friday afternoons, wind chills in the 20s, and it will feel like the 20s through your Friday evening into Friday night. Over the weekend, highs in the low 40s. We're talking below average highs, while the increasing clouds Saturday and a chance of a few rain showers that may mix with some snowflakes on Sunday. So here's a look at that on Futurecast. Saturday, notice we'll have that partly sunny sky as they advance along through time. There's 5 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Rain with a little bit of a snow mix comes in Saturday night. Generally looking at some chilly showers on Sunday. Again, a few snowflakes may try to mix in there, especially into Sunday night, as temperatures are going to be dropping off heading into your Monday. So here's my 7-day forecast. Rain likely, breezy in the upper 40s Thursday, dry Friday in the mid-30s. And we see that chance of a rain-snow shower mix on Sunday, primarily rain though right now. And then we're back into the 40s dry for the early part of next week.
Thank you, McCall. As people ship their holiday gifts, they have big expectations for the post office. A mail carrier from our area opens up about his role in such a monumental job.